I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll try to understand how to evaluate trigonometric ratios and apply the knowledge of cast rule and SOHCAHTOA, the two basic things which we've learned about trigonometric ratios, to solve questions. The question here is, given tan theta equals to 3 and cosine theta less than 0, find sine theta. Let's try to understand this question a bit more. When we are saying that tan theta is 3, we're also saying it is positive, right? So you know all are positive in quadrant 1, sine is positive in quadrant 2, tan is positive in quadrant 3, and cosine is positive in quadrant 4. When we say tan theta is positive 3, that means we could be in these two quadrants. Tan is positive in both these quadrants. Now we are also saying that cosine is less than 0. That means it is negative. That means we are talking about cosine is negative in these two quadrants. Combining both the conditions with and gives us one result, and that is that we should be talking about quadrant 3. So only in quadrant 3 both conditions are true. That is, tan is positive and cosine is negative, right? This is what we get from our cast rule or all silver teacup, either way, correct? So that is the first thing to understand. Now, since we are in quadrant 3, what should sine theta be? Since we are in quadrant 3, sine theta should be equals to a negative value, since we are talking about quadrant 3, correct? So that is a must. So sine theta is negative, so we have got the sine. Now, let us calculate magnitude of sine theta, right? So we already know it should be negative, but after all, what is the value? Now, how do you find the magnitude? To find the magnitude, what I will suggest is that just draw a triangle, right? So we'll make a right triangle here. So let's say this is the right triangle with angle theta. In that case, what we are given is tan theta is 3. Now what is tan theta? Tan theta is opposite over adjacent side. So 3 over 1, right? Well, how do we get so? We get it from SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tan is opposite over adjacent. So we get opposite over adjacent as tan theta, which is 3, means 3 over 1. Now how do you find the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 3 square plus 1 square square root, right? Which is 9 plus 1, which is 10. So square root of 10. So we get hypotenuse here as square root of 10. So magnitude, let me write magnitude as positive sign of sine theta is equals to, sine is opposite over height of hypotenuse, right? So it is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite side is 3 for us. Hypotenuse square root of 10, right? So that is the magnitude. So what is finally sine theta? Let's combine the two things. From the cast rule, we know it is negative, and from the Pythagorean theorem, we understand that it is 3 over square root 10. So the value of sine theta for us is negative 3 over square root 10. I hope these steps are absolutely clear. So whenever you want to evaluate the value of a trigonometric ratio, then try to calculate the sine from the cast rule or all silver teacup. Once you know the sine, find the magnitude using the right triangle. Combine the two and write down your answer. So our answer is sine theta is equal to minus 3 over square root 10. You may also rationalize this. In that case, we'll write answer as minus 3 square root 10, over 10 minus 3. We'll do multiply and divide by square root 10. Okay, so we can rationalize and also write down this as our answer. Right? So both are correct answers, but I hope you understand the steps. Use cast rule to find the sine and SOHCAHTOA to solve the right triangle. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.